Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be reviewing the new Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit Ghost palette. So this is one of the new holiday palettes that Hourglass released. So I wanted to test it out and do a wear test on the powders and let you guys know if I think this palette is worth it. I do cruelty free makeup reviews here on this channel, so if you're interested in that, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell to get notified when I upload a new video. So I really wanted to try out this palette because I have gotten the past two ambient lighting edit palettes because I do love the Hourglass formula of their bronzers and blushes and highlighters, but they are very pricey. I feel like you get a pretty good deal because you get 6 different shades and it's $80. I know that is a lot of money, but if you know how much the powders are from Hourglass, then it's actually not that bad. One of their bronzers costs $52. I just can't find myself spending that much money on one bronzer. So I would rather spend $80 and then it gets 6 different shades. I actually do prefer the smaller pans in a palette that comes like this because I can take this traveling with me. I have taken the other palettes that I have traveling with me. I do find that these are pretty useful for travel. So this palette is 100% vegan, cruelty-free, and gluten-free, and they are limited edition and they usually sell out, and once they're gone, they're gone. They don't bring them back. It does come with 3 exclusive shades. So the bottom 3 shades here are exclusive, so meaning they don't have these shades currently in their products. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you swatches of the palette, and I think they apply differently for every person. I don't think it looks the same on every single person. It just melts into the skin and it kind of just blends in and just looks like it's part of you. These powders feel so soft and silky. They don't feel chalky at all. They don't feel drying at all either. So I was on my way to a baby shower, so I decided to wear the palette so that I can check in with you guys at the end of the day to show you guys how the powders look at the end of the day. I am actually wearing the palette right now, but I'm going to show you guys when I first applied it. So I first started with the bronzer and I applied it where I would normally contour and bronze. I did use it as a contour shade and I really liked it. It is pigmented. It may not look from the swatches or on the pan, but it is pigmented. You do not need that much and it blends so effortlessly and easy. You don't have to work that hard to blend it out, and I really love how it looked on my nose as a contour shade too. So then I applied the 2 blushes. I do like mixing both and they just create a really pretty blush shade, and I applied on the apples of my cheeks. I really love these blushes. They just melt into the skin and look so natural. And then I went in with the strobing highlighter, and the highlighter is so freaking beautiful. It has like a little bit of pink undertone, which I really like. And then I did apply the other 2 highlighters under my eyes. You can use those to brighten under the eyes, and that's how I like to use them. And I just applied some makeup setting spray to lock everything in. Okay guys, so this is the finished look and everything looks really good. I am on my way to a baby shower. I will check in with you guys and show you guys how the palette lasted. So far, I really like it. I love the highlighter. It just looks so natural and just glowy, like from within, and it just doesn't feel powdery at all. The powders are so fine. They blend so nicely. All the colors blend so nicely together. They just apply so effortlessly, like so easy. It's not hard at all to apply the shades. The bronzer also really great for contouring as well. It just looks really good, and so far I like it a lot. So we'll see what I think at the end of the day. So I'll see you guys here in a little bit. Hey guys, so I am back and it is now 11:30 p.m. So I've been wearing the palette for about 7 hours. So I think that's a pretty good wear test. And it still looks good. Like, can't believe that my blush is still on. Usually blush is like one of the first things that wears off. Their powders are just so good. I still see the bronzer. Of course, it wore off a little bit, but it still looks good. I did just blot a little bit because I was getting a little shiny, but even when I blotted, it didn't mess up anything. So I'm glad that I was able to do this wear test for you guys so you guys can see that this palette, I think, is worth it. I know it is $80, so it's definitely something that if you want to splurge on, or if you've been really wanting to try out the Hourglass products but you don't want to spend the money on just one bronzer or blush, and you get to try out their formula. It doesn't really scream holidays that much to me. I do wish that the packaging was a little different. You can wear this all year round, travel with this. It's vegan, cruelty free, high quality products. It's gluten free. I definitely do recommend the palette, even though it is pretty pricey, but I do love the formula. Whenever I travel, I always use this palette for eyeshadow as well. Let me know in the comments section if you have tried any Hourglass products. Are you going to be trying out any of their new holiday products or picking up the palette? I will link it in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.